Hi, and welcome to Game Talks tomorrow night. Today we're going to be talking about encounter building, an essential part of any adventure path. I really wanted to touch on this for any of you new guys out there who are thinking about or have ran just a couple of games. So let's jump right into it. First, you need to determine your APL, or average player level. Now, the average player level is determined by the average level of the party itself. So if you have a 4-man group and they're all level 1, you have an APL of 1. This is just depending on the size of the party. If you have less than 3 players, then that goes down by 1. If you have more than 6, it goes up. Next, we need to determine our challenge rating. Now, challenge rating is easy to find. You take your APL and you subtract 1 for easy. You take your APL and you keep it the same for the CR level on average. Challenging is an APL plus 1, hard is an APL plus 2, and epic is an APL plus 3. Now, this is an essential part of the encounter building of any adventure path. Strictly based because if your party is already wounded or they're running out of spells, their health is getting low, you need to consider where your challenge rating is. Just because you're looking at trying to get them to level 2 and you throw them up against an epic encounter that's got them almost there, don't be afraid to throw them against an easy encounter that they can just plow through. Keep their spirits up. Let them get to the next rest area or heal up before they go into the next epic encounter. Now, we set our XP budget from this point. XP budget is determined by the following formula: APL plus X, with X representing the challenge rating that you chose. Now, that means that for that same 4-man level 1 group, that would be an APL of 1 again. And say we're going up against a hard encounter. That hard encounter is going to make it a challenge rating 3. Nice and easy. Now, whenever you add creatures to that, you're not adding each CR individually in, and the total of that equals the amount of CR that the experience you throw at them or anything like that. It works not like that. Now, don't be afraid. You're not robbing anybody of XP, because for every creature you add, you're going to add that much in CR. So, let me explain. 1 creature maintains the CR level. 2 creatures is a CR level plus 2, which means that 2 CR1 ghouls in an encounter equals a CR3 ghoul in total, instead of a CR1. Now, the experience grade you're getting from that may be a CR3, but it's okay. It works its way out a little bit. Give you a better example here. If you're running skeletons, they're a CR1 third. With Pathfinder's system, you round down anything that needs to be rounded, so that CR1 third turns to a 0. So 3 skeletons equals a CR3 encounter for our 4-man level 1 group. Now, those 3 skeletons themselves are not worth the same experience value that a CR3 creature is, but in this case they become worth that value. That's the experience you give them. Now, one other thing to look forward to whenever you're doing encounters, and a lot of people also kind of look over this and neglect it a little bit, is your treasure value. People just like to throw random coin at them, or this random item here or there, just what the bestiary says to give them. That's not always the case, though. See, each encounter, depending on your track, slow, medium, fast, and depending on your APL of the group, determines the type of treasure you get. For instance, APL 1 is like 150 gold pieces, 260 gold pieces, and 400 gold pieces, and that's slow, medium, fast, respectively. So, I usually go on the medium track. That way they're not leveling too fast, but they're not leveling too slow. So with that medium track, you get 260 gold pieces. If I give them 4 broadswords, I take the value of 4 broadswords and subtract it from that, give the leftover in gold. Now, if I'm not mistaken, a broadsword is 60 gold pieces or 30 gold pieces. I'm not quite sure. I don't have the book right in front of me. So, you know, it all adds up. You need to make sure it all adds up in the end, is what I'm saying. You know, you're finding a rare gem that's worth the 260 gold pieces should exhaust the loot for that encounter. That being said, at a later video, we'll go over building an entire adventure path. And whenever we go over building that entire adventure path, then I'll go into more of how to distribute your loot accordingly and how to build your proper encounters. I always like to go in head first, hit it with an epic right off the bat to set the pace, and then after that drop to average and stay on average for a while, but we'll get into that much later. So what are your homebrewed methods for building an encounter? A lot of people like to do them just based on home rules. I want to know what yours are, so subscribe, give me a like, and remember, down in the comment section below, drop on how you do it. Hey, don't forget to check back for the next video. Thanks again for watching.